Can science and faith really coexist? According to the West Clinic founder, Dr. Bill West, the answer is a resounding yes. West Clinic founder Dr. Bill West is joining us now to break down this powerful idea in his new book, Sacred Science. Thanks for coming, Dr. West.
Thank you for inviting me.
Okay, well, first, let's talk about the origin story of the West Clinic.
Wow, well, that goes back some 40 years. My father had been a doctor in Memphis, so it was the natural place for me to come. And I married a Memphis girl, and so Memphis is home. And so we started just by myself with my daughter finger painting in the waiting room. And today it's 750 employees.
That is just so precious, just that vision. Why do you believe that faith and science have been pitted against one another for so long?
Well, actually, really they have not. Back in the 1700s and 1800s, most scientists considered that they were reading the thoughts of God. Darwin came along, and a theory of evolution that simply isn't correct. But it threw a whole curveball into the discussion and the relationship. I wrote this book because I read several years ago that there's a rising proportion of nones, N-O-N-Es, particularly among 18 to 30-year-olds, that say they have no faith relationship. And I thought that was sad. And so when you dig deeper, they say they're turning to science. So that made me question, well, what science are they turning to? And what does science really tell us? And the irony of it is, just to give you the bottom line, if you really understand the science, it's a revelation of God.
Oh. And can you give us just an example of maybe a discovery that points to this divine design that you chronicle?
Well, I outlined 8, I call them blueprints. They're really equations, mathematics. God is an astounding mathematician. But for instance, space-time has 10 separate equations to describe it. So I call them blueprints. And if you look at those blueprints, let's take one example. Of course, the first is E equals mc squared. So energy can become matter. Second, light travels so quickly, it goes around the Earth 7 times per second. Something had to slow it down and give it more mass. So the entire universe is filled with what we call the Higgs field. Are you familiar with the Higgs field?
Tell me about it.
Well, it's filled with Higgs bosons, and would-be atoms have to swim through this ocean of Higgs bosons, and as they do, they are encoded with mass. Light doesn't interact with that field, but that which will become physical, atoms that makes us, trees, etc., take on mass and become physical. And that's one of the 8 blueprints, and it makes you wonder, well, where did that come from?
And so, just a quick question, so light is slowed down by this? Light
does not.
So it does not, it still goes through.
But as it becomes atoms, we're made of atoms, those components do interact with the Higgs field. The electron does. The protons, the neutron, the components that make atoms are encoded with mass, slow down, and begin to form units, actually glued together by the strong nuclear force. So you begin to see these blueprints interactive, and each one is a just stunning, super intelligent design.
It's just too intelligent, right, for there to not be some type of faith linked to it. I see why you're saying that.
Yes.
How does this play out into today's culture?
Well, it's not well taught, which disturbs me. When I ask how many people have heard of a quark, not very many have. Quarks make protons and neutrons. You know about the Higgs field, I think. It's wonderful when people know about the Higgs field. But I wish we had a more regular course on what I would call the science of creation. Not creation science, but just those tools used to create this universe.
So how do we get your book?
It can be bought at Amazon.
All right.
And
Novel Bookstore, May 27th, 6 p.m.
A book signing.
You're going to be signing, and it's free and open to the public.
That's correct.
All right. Thank you for tackling this very big. It's a very, very big topic, and I love it. I love this. Thank you.
Thank you so much.